The hate around Ronaldo is insane right now. If Ronaldo is a team player, I think he should step down and understand that he has to be a player that comes off the bench as an impact player. There's only one position on a pitch at 41 years of age you should be starting a game, and that's goalkeeper for me. MHM. He negatively impacts on the rest of the players in terms of what they have to give because they feel they've got to pass to him and got to do that. 2 decades, Cristiano Ronaldo was untouchable. He was the superstar who carried Portugal through impossible moments, shattered records, and built one of the greatest careers football has ever seen. But at the 2026 World Cup, he once again became the center of an extraordinary amount of criticism. We're having the Ronaldo discussion already, you know, 1 week into the competition. He just doesn't give you a whole lot. If he's not scoring goals, if he's not creating up, or he's not getting opportunities because he's not creating opportunities for himself or for anybody else, then the team is playing so that they can find an opportunity for him. The hate watch around him is crazy. Every missed opportunity becomes a viral meme. Every touch is made into a fail comp on Twitter. It genuinely feels like millions of people are watching Portugal, not because they support another country, but because they want to see what Ronaldo does next. Ronaldo, if he would be a real team player, he would step down and let the young players flow. Look at his performance versus the Democratic Republic of Congo. Everyone thought Portugal was going to win comfortably after Zé Luís scored early, but they ended up drawing, and they were frankly lucky not to lose. At the center of Portugal's disappointing performance was Cristiano Ronaldo. Starting as the lone striker, the 41-year-old looked isolated for most of the match. He played the full 90 minutes, but rarely, if ever, managed to influence the game in a meaningful way. For long stretches, Portugal's attack flowed around him rather than through him, and his involvement was surprisingly limited for a player who remains the focal point of the team. Ronaldo finished the match with fewer than 30 touches, failed to register a single shot on target, and offered very little defensively. Actually, he was pretty good defensively, just for the Democratic Republic of Congo. A lot of his finishes became easy clearances for them. Then he ended up ruining Portugal's best chance in the game. The team needs to score, not you need to score. And you would have had to follow him, then you would have been a tap-in for Bruno Fernandes. But because he wants to score, he goes into the path of the back pass. After the game, Ngandalel Mwako, the Democratic Republic of Congo midfielder, rubbed salt into the wounds during his post-match interview. And he worked on a special plan to try and contain Ronaldo. To be honest, not really, because we know that he isn't the same as before. He's a bit older now. I do think many of the players on the team, though, should be thanking Ronaldo for stealing the headlines, because it takes away from how bad their performances were. The supposed best center mid in the world in Vitinha got completely run over by the Democratic Republic of Congo midfield. Spent more time fixing his headband than going forward. Then the best player from the supposed best league in the world couldn't create any chances. How about the fact that Roberto Martinez has so much quality at his disposal, yet his team plays like they're going to get a nosebleed if they go forward? They look like Arsenal. On one hand, it's remarkable that he's still playing at this level at the age of 41. On the other, there is legitimate reason for the criticism around him. For years, Ronaldo's confidence had been seen as one of his greatest strengths. It's what helped him become Cristiano Ronaldo. But many now see that same confidence as stubbornness. They see a player who appears frustrated with his teammates, hunts individual success too aggressively. Would Ronaldo be mad if he didn't pass it to him? Sometimes when I watch some of your goals, like come in. 100%. Why do you guys think I always call him the Portuguese Homelander? For anyone who hasn't watched The Boys, Homelander is basically a superhero who desperately wants to be loved, admired, and seen as the most important person in the room. He's incredibly powerful, but he's also extremely insecure and hates when attention shifts away from him. Just like Homelander always wants to be the star of the seven, Ronaldo also wants the biggest moments for himself. I mean, do you guys remember how badly he wanted to take credit for this goal at the 2022 World Cup? Now, I think to most rational people, it's very clear that Ronaldo is definitely not the only issue with this Portugal team. If you replace him with Gonçalo Ramos, it's not going to suddenly solve everything. But the problem is his own fans don't help his image. But that World Cup in Qatar was when people seriously started to challenge that idea. Portugal looked faster without him. Gonçalo Ramos hat-trick versus Switzerland. Morocco elimination. Ronaldo benched. The same thing happened again at the 2024 Euros. Ronaldo played every minute. Missed penalty versus Slovenia. Tears on pitch. Massive debate. The irony is that Ronaldo's greatest strength and greatest weakness have now become the same thing. He's Cristiano Ronaldo. His legendary status guarantees attention. His achievements guarantee expectations. And everything involving him becomes a worldwide debate. Whether people love him or hate him, nobody can stop talking about him. That's why no matter what happens with Portugal, we will never see another player quite like CR7. To see what Portugal's chances are to win the World Cup, you have to watch this video right here.